And hello to rest day. Now what am I doing on a rest day in the gym? Well, it is Sunday night, around 9:30 in the evening, and I am apparently stupid. And I was like, I can have a rest day, or I can have a good rest day, which includes stretching, because I'm pretty much sore everywhere, and tomorrow is a push day, which is most likely my favorite day, I believe. Anyhow, I'm not gonna be doing any muscle work. I am just gonna stretch a little bit. This will be a shorter video. And also, I'm gonna take some pictures. Gonna take some pictures for the gram. I'm actually kidding. For Twitter, believe it or not. I have a Twitter profile. A friend of mine, one of my best friends, convinced me to make a Twitter profile. And I'm gonna upload some, I don't know, interesting stuff, I guess. Now, I don't know why, but I have some lower back pain. I believe that maybe I stretched some shit with the hack squat. Something that I should not have. But at the end of the day, that's why we have rest days. And that's why in a rest day, I'm here in the gym. I'm gonna be doing, pretty much I have no plan, I'm gonna be doing whatever. Man, I'm looking slow as hell. Anyway, let's go. So, I'm gonna put this in the highest mode. Just like this. And then, just like this. By the way, how's everyone doing? It's in the middle of summer. I don't know, is it the middle? It's like almost the end of August. I'm starting to become like old people, you know, when I was younger, and by that I mean sub 20, I'm 22 right now. My grandparents always used to say, if it's like between the 10th and the 15th day of the month, they always used to say, well, another month has passed. They were quite the depressing characters, to be honest, so yeah, I'm not gonna get too deep into that. At least not now. That was always so strange to me, like that's the middle of the month, not the end. And now I'm like, I get it. They stay at home all the time with nothing to do. By the way, what I'm doing right now is not the best of stretches. This will not be the most informative video, but I figured since the gym is pretty much empty, well, it is empty, there's nobody else here, I'm gonna use the time to speak a little bit, you know, louder, maybe tell a story or two. Just have some fun at the end of the day. Training is all about fun. Now let me tell you the story of why I decided to start training. And sorry for not facing the camera, but I want to do my stretching while I tell it. So, as every other gym bro in the world, I started because I was skinny, and I figured, well, more girls will like me if I am not so skinny. Now, coincidentally, when I was like, I don't know, I want to say first grade, which I have no idea what age it is in Europe. Maybe... What age is it? Is it 7 years old? I don't know. Or is that still kindergarten? I have no idea. Oh, anyway, pretty young. I might ask my mother, but it's not that important, to be honest. So anyway, I was pretty young, and at this time she decided, you know, that she wants to get into shape. So what did she do? Well, she did the basic 2 dumbbells at home. There were 4 kilograms, which in pounds is, I have no idea. But I remember these little, not plastic, but like rubber dumbbells, 4 kilograms. However, in the beginning, now I remember, it was just one. For the first couple of months, it was only one. So I was like, staying at home. Obviously, I didn't want to do my homework a whole lot. And I was a very sporty kid, I wanted all the time to be outside and to play sports. And for the most part, I did. But there were those hours in the afternoon where I had to do my homework, my mom was at work and I didn't do it. And I was, looking at the dumbbell. I was like, well, what the hell is this thing? And I was pretty much pumping out at like, 7, 8 years old, first grade. I was pumping bicep curls with a 4 kilogram dumbbell and tricep extensions. I saw my mother doing those because she wanted to get rid of the flappy arms that comes with extra weight. And I just did that. And my logic was, well, I write with my right hand. In school, that's how they teach us to write with the right hand. So I'm gonna train my right hand only. I was a child, so no logic whatsoever. And at some point, let's say 2 or 3 months passed, my right arm became, or at least to me, noticeably bigger than my left, because that's what I trained. So after this, I'm speedrunning the years at this point. This is years in the making, and I'm just telling it for a couple of seconds. But somewhere around, I'd say 8th grade, so this is like 8 years down the line at some point, I am, let's say, 14, is it? I'm not so sure, guys. Like a lot of has happened since then, and to be honest, my memory is not the best. I have weak memory. I don't know what to tell you. If I see a picture, it's fine, but if I not, yeah. So anyway, can you guess it? I liked a girl. I went to a gym, I liked a girl, and I was like, it's kind of creepy vibes now that I say it, but this girl goes to the gym at the evening, so I'm gonna go to the gym at the evening as well. Anyway, long story short, I ended up asking the girl out, which is something that not many teenage boys get the courage to do nowadays, I feel like. But anyhow, and everything seemed to be going great, but she obviously flaked, understandably. No hard feelings. I fell in love with the gym and I still continued going. And I remember maybe a couple of months later, I believe, I saw her with, I guess, her boyfriend, because, I don't know, they were holding hands, and at the time that's all you need to see. And he was fat, and I was starting to get, in shape as much as a 14-year-old can be in shape in. So, yeah, that's pretty much when I learned that girls don't care about muscles. Now, at this point that I am right now, believe me, they do. So it's actually worth it. But still, started for the wrong reasons, stayed for the right reasons. Nice. Okay, I had a nice back stretch. Now I'm gonna do the shoulders a little bit. Just like this here. And yeah, it's pretty much the story of how I started training. Pretty boring, to be honest. I've seen some people with their villain arc or whatever, like, I was bullied, I was beaten, I was, some crazier shit, I got cheated on, and that's why I started going to the gym. Honestly, my story is pretty tame, but What counts the most is not how or why you start, it's of course consistency, because throughout the years I was very inconsistent. I don't know if you can tell by the looks of it, but I was very inconsistent at the gym. And that's not good. Because pretty much the progress is made putting in the work consistently and not just exerting yourself. That's if you want the gym to be a part of your life, of course. I don't mean like getting in shape for like a movie role, if there are any actors watching, or for like a music video, which I've done like once or twice, so yeah. But anyhow, I feel like that was a very nice story time. I have wasted exactly 10 minutes of your day and you have stick around to the end of the video, then thank you very much. We're almost getting to the point of a full-size workout video, so I'm gonna see you all tomorrow.